and I will just move her up by Connor. I think she probably has enough movement to get up there. What are we looking at here? That's like 12, 13, 15. Yeah.
Yes, also, consecration doesn't move. Like, I can't consecrate myself. It's a ground position. So I'm going to be staying still this entire fight. For the sake of the aura.
I feel like you can move.
I could, but it would make it awkward.
I mean, technically, you could go right up to
here. The further you get from the center, yeah.
Concentration is on the ground. It's not on you.
Right, but the aura is on me, which makes it harder to track. Personally.
No, the aura's not on you either. It's
he's talking about the aura
roll 20
in roll 20. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we can fix that. Just make a copy of your token.
We'll probably do that if I need to move. For now, I won't.
You can use the draw tool.
Oh gosh, it's so bright.
Hold on.
Don't do it right now.
My eyes.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't know how to move your tonight.
Yeah, don't do it right now.
Well, I was just gonna remove the aura from your actual token so that you would be fine to move around. Yeah. But then it's like, I don't know where you did that. I'm just fuck it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. All right. Well, now it's their turn, and we do need a deer token.
Yes, we do.
So let's see what we got.
Let's do this. Boom.
Giant.
Huge. Oh God.
Okay. It wasn't a circus tent. It was her dress.
All right. So, give me one quick moment because I do want to see what the exact. Can she only target one person? Animation? No. Unleash undead. Declare a group of undead targets, and they become berserk. So it is a group. It's a matter of... And the group has to be within near range of each other, so she can't actually do it to everybody at once. I think.
Does she have to be able to see them, though?
She is in the tent.
She is in the tent right now. Yeah, that's true. So I think first things first is she needs to deal with Dan, the fighting man.
Now, if only she was a cognoscente necromancer.
Now you're trying to give people nightmares.
What, so you can stun them with the emptiness of your mind?
Oh my gosh, literally, cognoscente necromancer just give people nightmares.
Well, it's also the fact that she could control her undead without you actually knowing who the necromancer in the room was.
Oh gosh, yes.
Right. Mystic. Ooh, okay.
It's very scary.
Okay, so, I said she was standing over a corpse. She was standing over a corpse, and I think now that you're here, she could definitely use this corpse as backup. So she's going to use animation. She's rolling her will and leadership and 2d6 versus 3d6 to try to animate this undead critter. So it's going to be 2d6 and 2d10 versus 3d6. Here we go. This is her roll. Boom. Boom. Yep. Okay. Versus 3d6. And I guess we already got the 8, so we're good. It's not successes, right? If you are successful, and we are.
I was looking for one more 6 in there.
I was waiting for it too. The unholiness, but within the area of consecration. What happens?
What happens then? All right.
I'm going to roll will preemptively to see if it just starts terrified. It will.
Yeah.
Or will probably. I don't know if you're going to make it bigger than a D8.
No, this guy is kind of a large... in life, he was a champion. So in death, he will be an undead champion. So we'll roll him D8s. There's a chance. I'm sorry, what is he rolling to resist? It's just his will?
Will and undead die.
Will and undead, so we'll roll 2d8.
If he ties, he's still confused and terrified, so he can't succeed.
Ow. Bullshit. Okay.
Fine. I know. Consecration's a good spell.
Well, that's her first, so then she'll use her second action to use our... Well, they're separate gifts, right? So she can use her apprentice necromancy to unleash undead, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would be a stunt, though, so she'll be reeling out. Okay.
Yeah, she could try to.
She's making this guy. Let's get this guy's token on. He starts terrified, but she's going to try to unterrify him.
Yeah, it's order of operations. She creates undead. Undead terrified. She unleashes undead. Undead no longer terrified.
Exactly. If this works, which is she's rolling her will and deceit. We'll do another 2d10, and she needs a success. And I would have to roll really bad. Okay. All right. So, Berserk. I don't know. You know if we have a Berserk token. I think we do.
We do,
right?
but it just negates the other thing.
If
So
you become Berserk and something prevent you from being Berserk, then you Berserk and the prevention or cancel. So
Still
really
confused, but at least not terrified.
Gotcha. I'm going to give this guy a name card just so that we can differentiate him. I'm going to call him...
Is it all undead in short range or just one?
It's a group, right? Which means that they would have to share...
they'd have to be within... What did she roll?
She rolled her will. Will and deceit, which was a 10 and a 2.
She can free up the 10 individual. She has to free a group have to be within 4 paces of each other.
Right.
So that would either probably be these two.
Oh, right. I guess I didn't even consider that they
she doesn't have to see them though. Is that the point? She doesn't have to see the group?
Right. Currently she's inside of a tent and managing
That's the question that we brought up earlier, Raph. Does she have to see them? Because otherwise
you could if it was me, I would throw a concealment penalty.
I mean, I'm comfortable with that.
Well, it's a D12 concealment penalty because you can't see them.
Hey.
We're done.
Okay, cool. So this guy is also...
Oh, those back there.
Confused.
Yeah. But you can only release these two because it has to be a group, and a group is people within 4 paces.
See, Raph is picking down
choosing this one, so within these 4 paces, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, then she can release those two.
This guy as well, or just this?
Just these two, I think.
Group, they all have to be with.
Each one would have to be within 4. Yes, that's not good.
They're not within. If you're not within 4 paces of the member of the group member, you're not in the group. Warhammer rules.
But they aren't very grouped up.
But I have another question, because isn't confusion also a mental status effect that could be negated by...
No, you can be confused in Berserk. It's hilarious.
Oh, okay then. Then they're still confused. Okay.
They're still confused, but now but that means they can hang around and take orders.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Well,
she
only counts when they enter in again. So if they don't flee and try to re-enter, it doesn't affect them again. So don't worry about them.
So the horse soldier stands upright and immediately begins to try to flee from the consecrated ground. She's like, no, this way. And she clears his mind at least to be to keep him from trying to tear his way out of the back of the tent.
Power of hate.
And I think so. That's her action, and I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you gotta go full Palpatine.
These guys do have increased trait bodies. That's and strength. That could be handy. All right, he is confused though.
So these two guys now get to have actual actions and turns. These 4 are probably just going to run until they reach the edge.
Yeah,
exactly.
At which point they are no longer terrified or confused, but then they have to make rolls again if they want to re-enter. But that's just their turn for this time.
This guy's just going to stride. This guy's going to dash.
It's going to take a while for the confusion to wear off.
And these 2 guys will be reeling because they're running. They do have... let me just make sure that they can make that, though. That's like 15 feet. They can get out of there. Okay.
Yeah, confused and terrified until they hit long range.
Because they're confused, but let's not worry about that.
Okay. So now... this guy is going to feel the pull of its master in the tent and is going to shamble over as an undead. He doesn't have a hell of a lot of movement, so he's probably going to use his whole turn just moving. Yep. Dash of 3, sprint of a D4. In fact, we're just going to use...
You could also run. You are tired of living.
Right, yeah. So we'll just have him run. He's got 15. He can get to the door. And he is reeling.
Oh, I was super confused because I thought you met the guy in the tent. I'm like, I'm right here. He's like right next to me.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. It's like, weird.
What?
It's me. Destroy them. Look at these vile living people. Look at how they respirate. Yeah, and how they are all juicy. Don't you resent that?
Yep. So yeah.
Ah, they're breathing
This guy's gonna
particles
step up.
everywhere.
Organs you used to excrete.
So Dan, this guy is closing on you. This thing that was once a large horse champion of the Avoirdupois and is now a shambling mound of bones and meat is going to try to punch you in the face with a D12, a D8 for strength, and a D. What is that? It's got melee, right? So yeah, okay. So a D10, a D12, a D8 strength.
Yep,
Wacha!
And I'm also guarding, so I counter
Cool.
with a punch of my own. Oh wow! I don't think I'm gonna beat. I don't think I'm gonna beat the D12, but I'll try. No strength on a counter.
Yep, and you also suffer. You get a bonus D8 because he's confused, right? So
It doesn't matter though, because you're throwing a 12. I've already beaten everything else. I just can't beat the 12.
Okay. All right, cool. So here it comes. It's that is damage plus 1 critical. I think I only get 1 success, so it's only going to be 2 damage coming at you total.
3 because I'm injured.
3 because you're injured.
I soak 2, so I'm reeling and hurt.
Okay, the thing opens its jaws and goes, "Brrr," which elicits giggles of joy from the strange, onion-eyed deer. And I think that's it for me. I think it's back to you guys.
All right. Nushka has a plan. I am going to go ahead and recover and then try to rally Connor, though, just so that he has a turn. So let me give it a go. He probably has some penalties for you to roll against because he is at a distance and in snow. So you can roll against my 4s.
Okay. And let's see. What was the distance? It was short range, probably. Sorry.
He's in medium range now because he is outside short.
So that's a D12. And does concealment do this as well? Because it is dark out here.
You can hear me, I suppose.
I guess it's just hearing. So yeah, so we'll do a D12. Here we go.
Should have made it a storm.
And I cannot be stopped. It's my second 12 in a row. Okay.
It just kind of echoes out into the night uselessly. There we go. Enjoy.
It's all these bone loops all over the place.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
They're just absorbing everything.
The Beetlejuice architecture of this battlefield.
Potter's gonna try it.
Come on, Potter.
Okay, I'm going to move in to help save Dan.
Classic.
Okay, I am going to sprint and then dash.
Okay.
I can take 3 actions because I have focus, so I will attack. And I'm going to use sudden aim, rapid aim, to shoot this guy up here.
Quick draw. I assume that guy. Yep. Okay.
Yep. I also have quick draw. So,
and you can get a bonus D8 because he's confused. And are you within?
Yeah, and I'm going to shoot you with the buckshot. Oh.
Is the D8 for reeling compounded with the D8 for confused, or are they both?
They're the same penalty.
Yeah, they're the same thing, penalty, I think, right? Actually. Yeah.
So...
But it doesn't take any range penalties.
Not at this range, no.
Not at this range, so.
First, this could all... Why are you not... Function. Do things. Thank you. All right. The gun sparks. Blam.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's
not
goofy
great.
Roll.
Although I'm dodging with a D4, so you hit.
Well, but how well do I hit?
Yeah, and you screen out the 4 is the question now.
I did.
Yeah, see, I hit you for a whopping 6 points of weak damage. I mean, this is a pistol. It's supposed to kill you.
He's also hurt, so it's +1 damage because they're always hurt.
So it's 7 points, but it's weak. You soak it twice.
All right. Soak is just a D8, so I don't think it's actually going to matter, but here's 2 D8.
What are undead immune to again?
undead.
They're immune to impaling.
Not slaying.
Impaling and slaying.
Oh, they
no,
are.
they are
They're
immune to slaying. They're not
slaying.
immune to critical for some reason. Critical damage because they have organs.
Slaying, so it's only a 6-point hit.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was taken into account.
Yeah. So
gotcha.
or it's only a 5-point hit. So that's why you use the buckshot. So it's a 5-point hit. You soak 1, which is dying, which still kills you because you're the undead.
Yeah, reduced to dying or worse, loses its unholy and undead status and falls into a putrefying corpse. Blah.
You can be reanimated.
That's true. You got somebody in here who does that.
Blam. That's why I use the buckshot, because they're new to the slaying. They're not immune to critical though.
Cool. Yeah. They're not immune to critical. It gets
means you don't want to
because they have organs, and critical damage, I guess, is
we
damage.
It was D&D 3. We wanted them to be different. So blam.
I like that logic. Critical damage is what killed Houdini.
Yep. You're right.
Or
there you
want
go.
to use shotguns on these guys, not fine pistols. So, yay! I killed him. I killed you again.
Yep. There's a concussive blast from Anushka's pistol.
End of my turn.
All right. Who is left, or is that everybody?
Connor,
Dion,
and myself.
Yeah, and Dan.
Alright, are these rocks right here decorative or?
I will say decorative. I realize that it would have made sense if there was like difficult terrain because there's bodies everywhere, but yeah, that's fine. We haven't been counting it so decorative.
Okay, so let's dash and sprint.
You're still reeling.
Recover from reeling and then dash.
Close that distance. Hoof it. Hoof, hoof, hoof.
That's me done.
Okay. Bian is going to just follow your lead. I guess you're just dashing, right? I'm just gonna say she has the same speed as you, so we're just gonna move you two together.
Right. I recover from reeling. Get rid of my guarding and get rid of reeling. And I'll go in for a punch. My problem is I've had so many people named what this guy is named in so many Ironclaw games that I was like, do we know this guy? Is this guy from this game?
Oh, Anton?
Yeah.
Oh, I just pulled the name out of my butt.
Well, my problem is that was also Skitch's character in our first Ironclaw game that we all played together. So it's like, is that Anton? So many people named Anton these days. Yeah, but I'm going in for a punch.
Okay, cool. He's going in for... he can't counter because he's confused, so never mind. He's just going to probably take your punch. Let me see here. Anything that he can do? I know he can parry with his punch, so he'll do that. Okay, with no strength, so just the D12, D10. Hip, hip. But you got that 12. Tables have turned. So yeah.
So he's hurt, so that's what, 3 damage?
3 damage, okay. He's soaking with a D8. Her! So he soaked 1 of the 3, which means that he gets the afraid condition, but he's immune to afraid. So he's still just hurt.
These guys are going to be tough.
He's reeling, though.
He is reeling. Yes, good call. Okay. Dan is not perturbed, and as your fist kind of like goes through some of the meat on this guy's torso, there's like a little shower of these large grape-sized black ticks that fall him onto the ground and scurry away.
Oh, great.
I've slept in worse. You don't think there's ticks and trash? People throw out meat product, you know.
At least if they're undead ticks, they're going to probably flee the area.
Yeah, well, that's true too, right? His consecration. Okay. I think that's everyone on your side. Did the doctor go?
Yeah.
But I just recharged.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
He also tried to rally.
Yeah.
Back to my zombies. So these zombies, they're terrified. They're outside the consecration. Terrified, though, is the serious condition, right? That takes like a full scene to recover from, unless they're...
Yeah, you can rally out of afraid, you can't rally out of terrified.
The text on consecration is they are confused and terrified until they flee to long range of the spot.
Or unless you do that thing again. Because these three over here are all together.
That's right.
Right.
She could
and if they try to re-enter, then they'll have to test again.
Is it if they enter again, or if they got within... I thought the second circle was your thing.
If they try to enter within medium, they test. If they try to enter with short, they test.
They test again.
Yeah.
So that's,
in other words, they run to 100 meters away, and then if they want to come back, they can come back when they get to...
Oh, yeah. They still have to go even further.
Again, unless the necromancer does her thing.
Well, I mean, I guess this is the edge of medium to long, so this is it right here.
Because technically, the necromancer could decide to run out the back of the tent, do her thing on those.
That side.
Yeah, fight her outside the consecration.
That is definitely what he's going to do, because that makes a lot more sense than trying to fight in here. Yeah. I just wanted to know if they were going to recover on their own. So what's the ruling on that?
What?
Now that they're outside of, you said it was medium
They got to get
range?
100 meters away.
Right, they're not going to recover on their own. You're going to have to do your necromancer trick again if you want them.
Yeah, you're going to have to do that.
Okay.
They're going to move 100 meters away.
I'm prepared to do that. It's just that it sounded like Griffin was reading the rules of consecration, and it said once they got outside of medium range.
Until they flee to long range.
If they get to long range, long range is 100.
If they want to fight in the white sphere again, they'd have to test again, which is why we were saying if they want to... If the necromancer wanted to run outside the sphere, do their trick on that thing, then fight outside the sphere, that would be the more...
I mean, that is exactly what she's going to do, because it makes no sense to try to fight on consecrated ground when unconsecrated ground is like right over here. So we'll start with her, because these guys' actions depend on her. So if she produces like a wicked little like stabbing sacrificial knife, and she's going to use it to cut a nice hole through the back of her tent, and we'll do a dash. Are deer fast mover? I forget.
No, deer are cowards.
Ah, gotcha.
Which improves your movement when you're afraid.
When you're afraid, she's not afraid. She's loving this, but we're going to give her 5. That gets her out here. She just wants to be outside, put some distance between you and them, and then she will use her stunt. I don't know why that bothers me. Okay, then she will use her stunt and try to rally these guys, and her stunt, once again, is going to be, I believe it's 2d10, because she's rolling her will and her deceit. So 2d10 looking for a success. Got 2 successes, so we're targeting this group here.
This group here.
Cool. So they're going to lose their terrified, but they maintain their other status and their confusion, right? Let's throw that on.
I got it. You keep going.
Cool. Okay, cool. And that's her actions, and she's reeling because that was a stunt. So she runs out to the back of the tent and begins to... she's speaking in strange tongues and basically ushering her zombies to stop running away. And this group of them heeds her directives. Meanwhile, so let's see. So if they try to... Right, okay, so they're not going to go back in there because then they're going to have to retest. And then that will be for nothing. So they're actually going to surround her and guard.
Start pounding on.
I don't want to cross back in. I want you to come to me because I don't want them to have to test again. Because then if they fail against this test again, it was all for
Remember, only one of them can guard. 2 of them were reeling, so they recover from reeling.
Right. So, yep. I think was this guy the one who could guard? And we're not using... Cool. So he's going to guard, and these guys are just going to kind of rally around her.
Cool.
They don't have much movement, but they're going to take it. This dude is going to just continue shambling. Of course, he doesn't shamble very far. He's got a dash of 3, so he's just going to shamble north. And really, the only guy who's going to be taking any swings this time is Anton. Anton, who will recover from reeling. Anton, who will take another heavy swing at Dan. Let's see. D12, D10,
Yeah,
D8.
don't die.
Oh, this is
punch.
the coolest boxing match I've ever been in.
Okay. 10 high, 10, a 4, and a 3.
Damn, Anton got hands.
Simultaneous punch.
Simultaneous punch. Okay.
Wait, do I have a bonus D8 or no? I forgot. I do,
Yes.
don't I? Yeah. Oh, it's a 10. Never mind.
Right,
I don't know what I'm
'cause
doing.
But it helps.
No, stupidly, I made disarming my favorite thing to do.
Okay.
Just pull the arm out of his socket.
Yes, you've been disarmed.
Disarmed. All right. Yeah, so he is hitting with damage plus 1 critical, so it's going to be a 2 damage hit coming to you.
It's literally the same thing. Yeah, well, actually, you're doing 4 points of damage, and I'm doing 3 points of damage.
Right, because you're also hurt and injured. That's right.
Yeah, and he is just hurt.
Yep, and he's got a soak of D8, so here we go.
You got 4 soak dice.
Okay.
All right, so he is hurt and afraid. Reeling.
And reeling.
And then I
Except
soak.
not afraid because he's immune to
Immune to afraid. God damn it.
I know.
That just means because I forgot.
And let's see Dan.
I'm dying.
Oh no! This horrible undead beast.
But I got a token for that. Token state for that.
Oh, good. We have a dying state now. That's nice.
Yeah, I brought back the Faney skull.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
Rescuing me.
Rescue.
I'm going to move into the room and perform first aid.
If I don't come out of the tent in 5 minutes, rescue me.
That's first aid. You get to roll your body, speed, species, and extra D12.
Body. Speed. Oh, I don't have that species. I think my species is a D10. I gotta double check real quick.
And an extra D12.
D10. Yep.
I never sold back the gift of first aid.
You were saving it for just such an occasion.
6 high.
Hey.
So I'll let you look that up in the book.
I wonder if you were ranking this roll on unholy ground, would 3 6s still mess something up?
Well, this ground is consecrated, technically.
Oh,
that's
technically true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question, and probably no. But I'll leave you to look up what this result is in the book because I know you're still sick.
I'm on it.
But it does stabilize. All right, that's it. That's the end of my turn. I moved in and did that.
I think a 6 high, replace dying with hurt, injured, afraid.
What page are you on?
131.
Oh, so did this make him sick?
Yeah, I'm sick.
All right, but you're back up.
But you're up. Just feeling real bad. Having a bad time. Okay.
That's it. It's the end of my turn.
Okay, I think the doctor... Oh, hi, doctor. Let's get you down to size. All right. I think the doctor needs to spring into action, right?
Obviously, really.
I think I'm the last one to go, right?
Believe
Or did
so?
I already go?
No,
actually?
No, Connor and Bian haven't gone yet.
Yeah. I think I was the first one to act.
All right.
And Connor
wait,
and
what's his attack? So it's actually just our. Oh yeah. So yeah, it is our turn. Got it.
Yeah.
So you have been saved, Dan. What do you want to do?
Oh yeah, right. That was their
Right, 'cause it
attack,
was-
and I was
yep.
counter. I just remember the greatest counter punch of all time is what I was saying before I saw my maker.
The confusion.
Oh yeah, everyone else go first. I'll go last.
Okay.
Cool.
All
I
right.
think Connor and the doctor, you probably can't see what's going down in the tent, but you hear bad things happening.
Right. I probably want to just try covering ground.
I was thinking of just dashing and sprinting.
Well, who's moving this aura token?
The doctor
I'm
is
trying
figuring
to,
out where we
arrange
are.
it properly, but because it's on top of me, I'm going to be running up to here.
It was a little bit back.
All right.
I moved it.
I mean, that's fine as long as my zombies aren't on consecrated ground.
Right. There was
Yeah,
a
there
little
we
bit
go.
of space between them and that, so I
Gerrymandering.
moved it back to where you were.
Can I make this a generic token? I can. And then...
Uh-oh. You got rid of it.
What did I do?
You put it to the map.
No, you know what? I changed who owned it, so you can't... So I guess you can't see the...
Right.
Wait,
no
can
one...
you see it now?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay, cool. Just so it can't be
Just
moved.
so
by
everyone
people.
knows, all the other players had no idea what the aura was.
Oh, I can see it. But I mean,
Yes,
Oh,
because
okay.
you have GM permission.
yeah.
Because you have GM.
But I mean, that just means that the stream can also see it. So in case anybody wanted to know, they can always just look at the
Oh.
stream.
That's
Yep.
good. Now, hopefully, everyone can see it. I hope.
All right, but the doctor runs. That's all he can accomplish right now. He's closer now.
Okay. And it looks like, yeah, Connor's running to meet the necromancer in combat.
What about Bian?
Bian, yeah, we're just gonna move her.
Well, you get to dash and sprint. And sprint, she might be able to get ahead of me.
Okay, you know what? Instead, maybe she'll just run. We'll just have her run. She's also not very cautious, so she'll just run up, eye on the prize, and she's reeling. And
She
I think
would
with
have been able to guard
15,
as well.
yeah, she could run right up. And yeah, I suppose she could guard as well. It's like you want her to survive or something. I really don't understand it, but okay. Someone else is gonna have to hit her with the guard aura, though.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can. I was looking up. I have a thing. I just wanted to double check if I could still use it while I'm in my state.
That state that you're in.
Yeah. Technically, I have the gift of bodyguard, so I was just seeing, if I'm all of these states, can I still bodyguard somebody? Yeah, apparently I can.
Oh, cool.
I mean, not
Cool,
while
cool.
I'm reeling, of course, but my turn is coming up. I can at least get out of a reeling.
Right. Yeah.
Do that, Captain America. I could do this all day.
There you go. Okay. All right. So first things first, my necromancer is going to recover.
Well,
from
first things
reeling.
first is I recover from reeling and guard.
Oh, sorry. Did we skip your turn? I'm sorry.
I mean, I literally just said my turn and I can still do things. Yeah,
I'm
but I
so
do.
sorry.
I recover from reeling and guard.
Okay, cool. All right. So what I want to do, because we've been playing for a while, I could use a break. So I'm going to take my turn. We'll take a break. And when we come back, it'll be your guys again, right?
Sure.
Okay,
Sounds good.
so
Okay.
recovering from reeling. Boop. A focus turn, you can't recover from reeling and then take a focus turn, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I think it's probably going to be we're just gonna maneuver. She's just gonna dash. Man, I hate that I can't see the dash on this. There we go. To there. That works for me. Okay.
Beyond is in a
she's gonna
very
dash.
unfortunate spot.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was her choice. This guy's moving.
Since she's half in, half out, she can be attacked by everybody.
And my zombies. Where are my zombies at? This guy's no longer guarding. But they are going to close in and just start wailing on Bian, and they're going to take bonus D8 as well. But these are not big, beefy zombies. Zombie in battle.
These are the mutton zombies.
These are the mutton zombies you said?
Well, mutton is what you call horse meat. And they
I
wouldn't
always
be
thought
beef,
mutton
they'd be
was
pork meat.
lamb. Is mutton really horse meat? I thought mutton was lamb. Was lamb was sheep. I guess I don't know. But yes, these are just normal dudes.
Yes, I don't think there is a word for horsemen.
These are your Left 4 Dead rabble. They're not the tank.
Yeah.
They're not the spitter.
Right. Okay, they're each rolling 2d8 because of reeling and a d6. So the first one, 2d8 and a d6 versus Bian, who is
Still marked as guarding.
still marked as guarding. She's not guarding, though.
Oh, she not? Okay.
Oh no, she guarded and then ran. That's what we said she did.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're right. She is guarding. Okay,
You
so it was one
specifically
of my
pointed
zombies
out
who was-
that you couldn't make her guard. It's like, yeah.
I've got too many NPCs and they're fighting each other. Right, so she's got a D12 for her veteran guard, and her parry is 2d10 and a cover D12. So 2d10, 2d12. Her against that is probably going to be good. And
She makes
yes, she makes it. And so we'll do it again. 2d8 and a d6. Also 2d10, 2d12. Yup, and one more time. 2d8, 6, high of 7, 2d10, 2d12.
She's fine.
She's fine, yep. The zombies, you guys can see, she's waging a courageous one-woman battle against this horde of zombies, but they move too slow, and her training comes bear. Haha, bear. And I think that's No, I still have Anton, of course. Anton, who is still...
Recovers from reeling.
Dan is up. Does he want to attack Dan again or attack Anushka?
He said Dan's doing the Captain America move. I can do this all day.
I can do this all day. Then he'll attack Dan.
Well,
Oh, no.
I mean, here's the
Don't
twist:
do
is
it
that if
again.
you attacked Anushka, I would tap bodyguard, and you'd be still
Oh,
attacking
yeah.
Dan anyway.
Fair enough.
Dan,
I like
don't be a hero.
Don't be a fool with your life.
I guess actually the other advantage is that he could aim, since as long as he's not moving.
No, because you had to recover from reeling.
Ew, you're right. Okay, cool. Okay, well here
Which
comes
means
the
you have no
punch.
choice. You're attacking Dan because he's only range.
Only one who I can. Yep. Recovering from punch. D12, D10, D8.
Yes, recovering from punch.
I didn't mean to. Yeah, you know.
Well, I mean, technically, that's where your reeling came from. You are recovering from punch.
I am recovering from punch, and then I am dealing a punch with a high of.
All right. No, not threatened. Strength doesn't apply on a counter, and I am guarding.
Yes, you are. Oh, look at those 12s.
So, and you are not immune to critical. Click the button because I have it.
Awesome. Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Critical makes it 5, and you are hurt. So 6.
Yep.
I can do
Nice.
this all day. Hadouken! No wait. Dragon uppercut.
Okay. Cool. And that's 6, and he's soaking with a D8. Boom.
So you're
As Odin
dead.
soaks 1 to 5, and he's dead. He topples backwards in a shower of ticks. He collapses once again. He is now just a pile of meat. And Dan stands over the body, making sure that it will no longer. That's it for my turn. Can we take a quick 5-minute break?
Just a quick question to
Yeah.
make sure. I just killed the thing that made me afraid by almost killing me. Am I now out of sight of the thing that almost killed me, making me afraid?
You are in a tent.
You're still in the tent, so you're actually out of sight of.
I'm just making sure that the source of fear isn't the almost dead, or is it the guy who almost killed me?
I don't know, but
You're
I don't
out
think
of
it
line of sight
matters.
of all hostiles.
Yeah, that's mechanically what matters. I could see an argument for like, oh, well, you were just afraid because you almost died, but in either case, you can still recover.
You're now permanently afraid. You'll never be out of line of sight of death.
Of death, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so yeah, but you can recover your fear at the end of this round. Quick 5-minute break. Be right back to wrap this up.